Hi everyone, welcome to the October Nursing Leadership Meeting. I want to start by thanking everyone for all of their hard work. We're great because of you guys. You all set a great example for all of the units. I just want to thank you for all of the work that you do, and it's really appreciated. Um, it's always appreciated. If there's any concerns, you can always come see myself. We're going to get the meeting started now. I'm going to start with quality. One of the points I want to touch on quality is to be survey ready every day. We are in the window for our New York State Department of Health survey. So we want to make sure that we are doing everything we need to be doing all of the time. They can drop in at any moment. They can drop in on night shift, evening shift, and day shift. So we need to make sure that the building looks great. Staff is prepared. They have their gate belts, that the rooms are clean, that we're doing everything we need to be doing as far as infection control, hand washing, privacy and dignity, pulling the curtains, knocking on the doors before we enter the rooms. It's all the little stuff that we all know we should be doing every day that maybe sometimes falls by the wayside on the daily basis, or that we are continuing to do those things every day, every time we take care of a patient. The next thing I want to touch on is rehospitalizations. We want to make sure that we are avoiding any unnecessary rehospitalizations, which means using our assessment skills as RNs and supervisors to avoid sending somebody out if we can treat in-house. So I'm going to encourage you to make suggestions to whoever the provider on call is to make sure that we're treating them in-house as much as we can. If we need to send them out, then we need to send them out to the hospital. That's different, but if there's something we can do here, let's try that first before we just go ahead and send them out to the hospital. Next thing I want to touch on in quality is hourly rounding. We need to make sure that we're continuing to do hourly rounding and documenting it. The best way to do that is to set the example ourselves. We need to be rounding when we walk on the unit and rounding when we walk off the unit. The team leaders and the CNAs will see us doing that, and it'll kind of be a reminder to them like, oh, I have to do my rounding. So that's the best way to do this, is to lead by example. So let's make sure we're also doing that and ensuring that everybody else is doing what they need to be doing also. Next is service. We're only as good as the team we supervise. So we want to make sure we're there for our staff. We want to make sure we're promoting teamwork, making it a good atmosphere to work, and we want to make sure we are solving problems and asking what can I do to help instead of creating more problems. People, we are retaining new employees, so that's fantastic, and that's thanks to you guys. You're on the floor with the new employees and making them feel welcome and making them feel like they're wanted here. So that's a huge part of retaining new employees. We have very little vacancies right now in the nursing department. So again, that's thanks to you guys. Continue what you're doing. You're doing a great job with that. Finance, we have the best overtime costs since March this month. So that is great, and that is also thanks to you guys. So let's just keep continuing to encourage team leaders to leave on time, give a helping hand when we need to ensure that they're clocking out on time and not going into overtime. Growth. Thank you everybody for your continued support. We have a bunch of new up and coming RNs that are going to be finishing school in December. So that's great. That's exciting. And we are always looking for candidates for the LPN training program. So if you know anybody or you want to make a suggestion, please let me know. Other than that, we have a new unit coordinator starting on B unit. Amy's going to be training her. She's going to be starting next week, so she should be up and running on her own in about 3 weeks, pending any complications with her training or more training that's needed or requested by her. So that'll be great. Make sure we're rolling out the red carpet for her too. So at this time, if you guys have any questions or comments, I want to open the meeting up to you. And the next meeting is going to be scheduled tentatively for sometime mid-November, probably the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. All right, any questions or comments? Now's the time. Hi, if nobody else has any more to add, again, I just want to thank you all for coming to the meeting. I want to thank you all for everything that you do here every day. We're doing an amazing job. We're going to pass survey with flying colors, so I'm not concerned about that. We just got to be on everybody and make sure we're doing what we need to be doing. If you have any other questions, you can come see me anytime. Thanks.